Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um, on this occasion, our group wants to explain about artificial intelligence. Are you aware that artificial intelligence technology, or the full term AI, is currently widely shared and applied in various lines of life? You can even find AI in the everyday life, such as Google, virtual assistant, and Siri, for example. Artificial intelligence is not a new thing, but its development has always been something that attracts attention. Before I continue, let me introduce mm, let me introduce my member group. First, there is Micheal Owen, then there Hamdan Surya Nugraha, BAMBANG, dan me Erda Putriana. Okay, back to topic. In the in the development of AI, apart from this role in helping humans, it is also supported by presence of many science fiction films related to AI. Thus, interesting people in interest in AI. You also need to know AI is not always a virtual assistant like Jarvis in the Iron movie, or always in the form of a robot. But AI is broader than that. AI can be applied in various ways by emphasizing machine intelligence that can respond like humans. Currently, almost all computer devices or modern technology have implemented artificial intelligence. As previously stated, you can feel AI when using a smartphone or via Google virtual assistant or Siri. AI is predicted to keep evolving and getting smarter, and you can avoid. Understanding artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a simulation on the intelligence faced by human, which is modeled in machine and programmed to think like human. Meanwhile, according to Micheal and Scale, artificial intelligence is the activity of providing machines such as computers with the ability to display behavior that is considered as intelligent as of the ability is displayed by humans. In other words, AI is a computer system that can do jobs that generally require human power or human intelligence to complete the job.
Okay, it's my turn. AI itself is a technology that requires data to be used as knowledge, just like humans. AI needs experience and data so that its intelligence can be even better. Important point in the AI process are learning, reasoning, and self-correction. AI needs to learn to enrich its knowledge. The AI learning process is not always prompted by humans, but AI will learn by itself based on AI experience when used by human. What is quite interesting about AI is that it is capable of self-correction. If you ever heard the AI phrase, if I never win, then at least I can lose. It's a bit scary too. AI is programmed to continue to learn and improve itself from the mistake it has made. If you are still confused about how AI works, let's take one example, namely AlphaGo. When initially developed, he was given 100,000 Go match data to study. Then AlphaGo will play Go together with himself, and every time he loses, he will improve the way he plays, and this process of playing will be repeated millions of times. One of the advantage of AI over a human is that AlphaGo. AI is that humans can only play once at a time, while AI can simulate several matches at the same time, so that the learning process and experience can also be more than humans. This was proven when AlphaGo played with the world champion Go in 2016. He could be the winner. Broadly speaking, an artificial intelligence can do one of the following four factors. Number one, acting humanly. A system then can act like humans. Number two, thinking humanly. A system that can think like humans. Number three, think rationally. A system that is able to think rationally. And last, number four, act rationally. A system capable of acting rationally.
Artificial intelligence, or AI, has been widely applied in various fields such as industry, medical, education, business, and even in everyday life. Here are some examples of the application of AI that you usually encounter in everyday life. The first one is deep face Facebook. One example of AI is Facebook's deep face technology. This AI function to recognize the faces of people in photo posts. With this technology, you no longer need to manually tag someone in the photo because this AI will do it. Maybe you are wondering, how did the AI know that the person in the photo is you? You need to know that before the AI can identify that the person is in the photo is you. It will be trained based on the data. The data is obtained when you tag people in previous photos. And from the result of AI, suggestion of for people in photos that you approve after the AI has practiced and has a lot of data. It will later be able to identify the person in the photo. E-commerce. The concept of implementing AI that you often encounter, one of which is product recommendation in e-commerce. Maybe you have shopped at an e-commerce store, and when you were shopping, there were products that were recommended for you. The recommended product is not from someone who predicts what you will buy, right? The recommended product is the result of an AI process. Then, where does AI get the products to be recommended? AI obtains data from yourself. For example, when you do a product research, purchase a product and you have seen any product, this data will be processed from the AI concept, namely data mining, so that AI will recommend the right product for you. The concept of implementing AI that you often encounter, one of which is product recommendation in e-commerce. Maybe you have shopped and at an e-commerce store, and when you were shopping, there were products that were recommended for you.
Okay, then the next example of artificial intelligence is virtual assistant. There are many virtual assistant provided such as Google Assistant, Siri or Alexa. Like assistant in general, you can also interact with this virtual assistant. In addition, the virtual assistant can record when you have an appointment or event and provide information when the specified event time arrives. You can also command this virtual assistant to send message, music, play music, open application, and so on. This virtual assistant will also continue to learn as you use it. So the virtual assistant can know what you like and what you usually do. Actually, there are many more examples of the application of AI, such as the AI feature processed by cameras on smartphone that can adjust camera setting according to current condition, or the AI of a Tesla car that can run without a driver. Next. Conclusion. The adapted the adoption of AI has greatly impacted the way we live. It interact and enhance our experience and comfort. AI is constantly evolving and there is much more to come in the years to come. Certainly, an even better AI with more improvements, developments, and implementation. David Parnas said, artificial intelligence has the same relationship with intelligence as artificial flowers in with flowers.
Mm, Okay, I think that's well we can explain about artificial intelligence. I end. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi